Let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. It's after 11. Roll call. One of them wasn't signed last month.
So that's that. I lost all my track. I got all.
Wait.
Bob Olson,
Here.
John Nicholson,
Yeah.
Mike Copine,
Here.
Jim Sheeline,
Here.
Chris Norberg,
Present. Arlen's,
Nancy.
Arlen McLean is not here. He's gone.
He's absent.
Approval of minutes. Did everybody get a chance to look over the meeting or minutes from the
I'll make
previous
a
meeting?
motion, we accept them as read.
All right, do we got a second?
Second. Copine.
Mike Copine seconds. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. When we make motions, say your last name or something, because it makes it a lot easier for her doing the minutes later on. I try to call you out, but if you can just say Sheeline, make motion or something, that'll help. Okay? Let's go to visitors. Start with Wendy.
I do not have anything, other than to say thank you to this committee. I do appreciate the confidence that you've shown in me. I also am carrying around a weight. of
Microphone, please.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Becky had to tell me that. I'll start over. Thank you, everybody, for the confidence that you've shown in me. I am super excited, super energized, but I also do feel the weight of responsibility to meet your expectations, yours, the full boards, and the expectations laid out in the job description. So I'm really energized and looking forward to getting started. Thank you.
Thanks, Wendy. Jennifer?
Hi, Jennifer Boyd. I'm the acting supervisor of assessments, and I am also excited to start the new role and work with all of you here and see what the future leads. Thank you.
Thank you. Dee.
Dee Duffy, zoning administrator, and I am so excited to be here also. There's a few things on the agenda that if you have any questions, I'll be right here.
I do this 7A through H. Them are all map amendments.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Section 7A through H, are they all map amendments?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And they were all approved by the zoning office through properties. There was two that did not, which are already off the list. So,
All right, thank you. So nobody's online, Jonathan? All right, we'll keep moving then. Reports from committee chairs. We'll start with Mr. Sheeline.
Transportation met Monday, usual time, all members present, the reports in front of you, and there's really nothing out of the ordinary besides claims. So there you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Nicholson.
Yeah, you have to excuse me, inadvertently, Mr. Harlan picked up my folder that I keep all. And I had to go track him down to get my one for finance this morning. And it appears that he still has my one from property, so I'm gonna have to wing it. He was sitting at my desk and we were chatting, he walked away with everything and I had to come and get it.
I'm sure he'll be using that this afternoon. So
Probably.
Yeah.
We had our meeting last Tuesday, we paid our claims, everything went fine, and really there's no major issues that come through properties, other than what's, we kind of rehashed a few things. The only major issue is that we are deep into cleaning the courthouse right now, and everything's going according to schedule. There's a 3-man group that starts at about 8 o'clock every morning, and it's going quite well. I don't think anybody's got any questions. If anybody's got questions for me, I'll answer it.
the only question I got with your committee, at some point, maybe you guys should, it's just my suggestion, I don't care if you listen to me, maybe tour the county buildings as a committee.
That's
Take-
good.
Take your committee around and look at the buildings we got so everybody understands the
We're
shape
gonna-
they're in and make them easier to make decisions about.
I've had long discussions with Greg about getting the capital budget together, and we're working on that right now. I've got a meeting with Tom Wilson on Monday to go over a few things, and so, yeah, we'll get that. Might be on my agenda, and maybe we will take a walk next
Right,
week. I'll make everybody get on their walking shoes.
there you go. Thanks. Anybody questions for John?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just,
No, that's all right.
it should have been right in this folder.
I'm going to back up to Mr. Sheeline. Arlen's not here. Do you got anything you want to share from finance this morning?
Everybody was here. I don't remember anything that was really out of the ordinary. We dealt with the salary amendment for the newly knitted supervisor assessments. We had a discussion on CPACE, which I think I said before the meeting, if I heard CPACE one more time, that we need to move on from this. We've been talking about this for a year. The board needs to make a decision, and I see that the finance committee did move that to us for consideration. So I think that's pretty much all.
Yep, that sums it up. Thank you. Any questions? Mr. Simonton, I see you're online. I missed you in visitors. Do you got anything you want to share with us?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Mr. Copine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Public Safety met Wednesday, July 7th at the regular time. I don't think there's any need to go through everything. We approved the previous meeting minutes, reviewed and approved the claims, and basically everything was just a repetition, whether it was old or new business. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Any questions for Mike? Thank you. Mr. Norbert.
We had our meeting on Monday. It was a short meeting. We'll talk about the claims process that we talked about, and we went through, what's it called? I gotta find my notes. We went through rules and procedures. We started that discussion, so that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Monthly claim sheet that's gone around. Everybody get a chance to look at it. Any questions?
I apologize. I do believe that the number will be incorrect on the monthly claim sheet that you all just signed because it says paid vacation 131,000. And Chris, that's going to be higher, correct?
Yes, by $229,000 plus.
Wow.
Lots had it wasn't caught by the lots one is not on the sheet, on the front sheet of that page. So we had to add the lots there. So it's.
Oh, but wait, so lots paid in vacation is always separate from the regular.
Oh, it is. You know what it is now. Now we're comfortable.
Scared to death.
So where are we at with it? Are we good? Yep. All right. Do I need a motion to approve the monthly claim sheet?
So moved.
Mr. Copine, Mr. Sheeline seconds it. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The CEO paid attention. Petitions coming to the zoning board of appeals, none. Petitions coming from zoning board of appeals. We've got list of them there, their map amendments. Dee, you got anything you want to share with us about them?
Yeah, we had a meeting last night, zoning board, and we did finalize Big Sky's petition. And so the recommendation will be coming to the county board, and I've already talked to Nancy to get that on the agenda for next Thursday.
All right.
So if you look at your agenda for next week, it is A under from zoning board.
So I always have the wrong agenda in this meeting, I found out. Do I have the right agenda this time? I got this one. Okay. I just remembered that. Thank you. All right. Any questions? Do we need a vote on that or just gonna put it on the agenda is all we got to do? We don't need a vote on that. From the planning, the ordinance for the wind development, that's held over. We want that on the agenda.
That's not being held over. That's going to planning next Monday.
Oh, that's a window. You're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So from planning commission. Microphone, please.
I'm off the record.
It should be to the planning commission, correct? Is that what you're saying, Charlie?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. It says from the planning commission, be to? Okay. Nice catch, Charlie.
Glad you get paid those big bucks, Charlie.
Yep. I got he is paying attention.
Words are important.
Yes.
Disagree. Spoken like a true
They're
lawyer.
overrated. Board member comments, we want that on there, the visitors. Reports from committee chairs. I guess it's all pretty well self. We go down to the old business.
Well, wait a minute, you gotta go back on her agenda up to announcements.
Announcing, what do we gotta do?
So you've got Robert Thompson on there. Is he going to be at the county board, Bob, to be recognized?
I don't know, I don't have that on my agenda.
On her agenda, flip the page.
You have to work.
Somebody walk me through this, all right.
He is not gonna be here this
So-
We'll
month.
help you, Bob.
I'm screwed up from this morning's meeting yet, I'm sorry.
He'll be here next month, not this
Yes.
month.
So that's going to move.
Shoot, next month. I don't have any information.
So the question is, will Robert Thompson
Do it next one.
be at the county board meeting next Thursday, Bob, or will it?
It's, I can ask him to give him his plaque, you said for 25 years or
Correct.
whatever he
He's not
gets.
gonna be here. He emailed me and said he's on his way to Glacier National Park. He's not gonna be here.
All right, thank you. So no, he's not.
Next month.
All right. Andy Shaw wants to give the annual report for Black Hawk Hills. Anybody got a problem with that? As long as he keeps it,
Right, and then Bob, I put that in an announcement so he can go first
okay,
versus.
all
this.
right, thank you. On the resolution from 2 Joseph Meyer tax auctions. We're good with that?
Yep.
The rest of this we already did.
Yes, sir.
So now we go to where?
Old business.
All right. Ordinance amending and regulating development of solar, that's the one held over. We're good with that on there.
Yes.
Updated claims procedure, Chris?
Yeah, I can give an update what we did in ours. Watch the ad service meeting, but if we want to update, it went very, very, very smooth.
Do we want that on the full board though, or do you want to do that, or how do you want to? I suppose it'd be wise to make sure they're aware how we're doing things.
It's up to you guys.
But what do you think? I'm asking.
Well,
I mean, do we, you want?
Microphone, Jim.
I think you should go before the board. We're changing board procedures
Okay.
and committee procedures, so it doesn't hurt to, if somebody has an objection or they have a comment, they can make it.
All right. CPACE. I have to vote on that.
Yeah, it's going for a run.
Heard that, Jim? Just get him upset.
I think they just keep coming at us till we say yes finally, I think, you know.
That's
What do you-
obviously working. It's a good technique. I like it.
What do you want to do on that, Bob? You want to just
I think we
get it done?
need to get it done. I think we need
Yeah.
to do it and be done with it and
I
move
think it
forward.
should go on, we got the resolution, it's boilerplate resolution, Charlie, and we'll just get the resolution to proceed. I mean, put it on the agenda and get it done. Kicking it around for a
I'm ready
month,
for
a
it to be
year.
done as well.
Yeah, there you go, Charlie.
All right.
And Bob, as I showed you there, I mean, I have the original resolution that was,
Oh, I know.
I mean,
Good notes. Thank you for that, by the way, in the
Yeah, and
meeting.
he said it's not gonna change, so let's just,
So FYI, I chatted with them just after they left, and the original resolution still has John as the treasurer, of course. The date's wrong, but Andy assured me that he could get that prepared and updated before your board meeting if that was the desire of the board. So we'll get that forwarded.
Yeah, I would want it on the desk for everybody so they can.
So,
Thank
so
you.
I'll make sure that gets forwarded.
So let's get back to that. Would it be better to email that out to everybody a week ahead of time? Why don't we do that? We
Okay.
can, because, you know, as a board member, I hate coming in. What's that?
How about a week before, 4 days before, 5 days before?
Or a week before now, yeah. Anyhow, it'd be nice to get that out so people can read through it, make sure, or no?
I like receiving it so that I can try to verse myself. I don't sit at the computer every day, but I usually check out every 2 days or so.
Yeah. Well,
And
anyhow.
it is nice to have.
as long
so
as
that
it
you
goes out, if you don't read it, that's your decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The MOU, I don't think we're ready for that, for the health department, highway and lots.
So that doesn't need to be on the
MOUs
agenda, right? We're
I'm
done
sorry.
with that?
That's been negated. We're just gonna slide through into the budget. We aren't gonna have the MOUs.
How are you gonna do that then?
I don't know, ask Charlie. Decided not to have the MOUs.
Well, I'd like to have one with the health department.
Oh,
As
for
a
the health
board member.
department?
I think that's a different,
The problem that comes up is that if there's an issue in terms of litigating the MOU, we represent all of those entities. We can't defend one and litigate the other.
Say that, Charlie, but I wanted you to do it.
So you're just gonna,
Can't sue ourselves and we can't represent ourselves.
so what are we gonna do?
What you're talking about is having an MOU between ourselves and ourselves.
Yeah, I think it's more of a, for budgetary, so make sure they understand what
When
they're
the bud-
paying.
Yeah, when the budget comes up, they'll.
So what do you
they'll
need the MOU
understand
for
that-
then?
To say you're taking care of this part of this. Well,
We're taking, we're
I mean,
taking it
that's-
out of one part.
We did that with the budget hearing when we were doing the, what was it, the update over to the new courthouse and the old courthouse for the VoIP, when you had the circuit clerk putting forth so much in their budget towards it was like 100, 200,000 or something.
Yeah, but what did we do when we did the health department where they paid $6,000 a year for the electric? Did we do an MOU for that?
I couldn't tell you that.
I don't think so. It just goes to maintenance, doesn't it? Maintenance pays it all.
All right. Well, all right. It'd be nice to get that off the agenda every month too.
Sure will.
All right.
So I'm taking that off.
Yep. Unless everybody's got a problem with that, you're good. Comcast franchise agreement. I think if we want that on there, I gotta sign it this month. And we need to read into it more about whether we have to have a hearing or not. So let's get it on there. I'll have it figured out by Thursday.
Came up 3 days short of an ability to combine it, Bob, because it was signed on the 16th of August, 10 years ago by Seabird. And our meeting is until the 19th of August. Otherwise, we probably could have combined them. We could have signed it and gone on, right, Charlie? But we came up 3 days short on the 10 years.
What are they gonna
Correct.
do
It
to
needs
us?
to be signed by the 16th of August, but like I said before, you can still sign off on the agreement because
Yeah.
it gives you the language in the agreement to have the tax.
Excuse me, Becky, when I say this, all right? So what's the worst thing to do if we don't sign it till September? We can't do business in Lee County?
Correct, because they said that,
Not our problem, it's their problem. So they need to, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said that to you.
oh, gosh, yeah, so they literally don't have license to do business in Lee County if they don't have a signed contract.
So,
So there goes your television.
So, yeah, I mean, we got the out. I mean, we can just. Have the-
so when somebody rushes me into signing an agreement, you know, and it's not rushed, it's been here a while, we'll get it done. We'll get it taken care of, we'll put it on the agenda and do it. So,
I'm just confused as to why it matters, and the agreement itself says you can still do the tax, why you're concerned about what the signing off on a contract when you can still do it.
I just don't, I have a trust issue with them because they were supposed to be paying, we weren't supposed to pay any Comcast bills for the last 10 years. And we paid Comcast since I've been here.
Okay.
When you don't trust somebody, you want it, when you sign into it, I want it done right.
Okay, we can have a conference call or something if you want with them.
All right, we will do that.
Okay.
All right, we want that on the agenda though. Acting assessor salary, put that on the agenda. Liquor commission recommendations. So we recommend these to the full board and the full board votes on them. Is that correct, Charlie?
Say again, I'm sorry.
Liquor commission recommendations. So the liquor commission met, we got recommendations on how to change the ordinance or amend the ordinance, I guess. So then we'll have verbiage that night to show what we're amending.
Yes, whatever you want to amend it to, and then it has to be held over per our ordinance.
Okay, even if we amended it, it still has to be held over.
Says right in the ordinance it has to be.
Okay, all right. Nancy, do you got what we recommended or to change that? I just want to make sure everybody's on board here. We're all here this morning. Is there any questions, what we talked about?
I see the minutes from the,
Yeah, I think that's right. But we're comfortable with what we're doing?
So I'm not familiar with the A, B, and C. With A, B, and C, that's just what is that?
So A is bars, restaurants, B is golf courses, C, I can't remember, I don't have my pack with me.
But this wouldn't allow Sunday morning liquor sales at like
C is-
Walmart and.
C is carry out. Well, we don't have jurisdiction over Walmart.
Well, I know, I was
Yeah,
just
right.
using
Yeah,
them. as
no
an example.
package till 11 on
No be-
Sundays.
it
We're
was-
not
So
changing
none of that changes. This is simply the,
dine in and.
right.
Dine-in golf courses, and then the other major change was nonprofits. allowing more nonprofit licenses per year, which they're not nonprofit.
What was C though?
C is carryout liquors, carryout stores. So a Walmart.
C for carryout.
We're not changing. Yeah.
We did not recommend
we're not
changing that.
changing
And even A, part of A was adult clubs. And we did not, we pulled AX off of it as well. So you can't even have adult club sales before 11 o'clock on Sunday.
All right. Good with that?
And it falls in line with what Dixon has too.
It only makes sense to be able to get a team or whatever.
We got resolutions appointing Donna Jungles. We want that on there. Executive session. Anything else we need to put on the agenda? I take a motion to approve the proposed agenda.
Sheline moves.
Norberg,
Second, okay, go ahead.
Sheila Norberg. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
aye.
Motion carried.
Made a motion for all the appointments.
I think we did that already, didn't we, or not?
There's no raffle report. Hold on.
I got raffle report,
You're good.
adjournment. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion. Norberg.
Second,
Copine second.
Fastest ever.
all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
It's good.
Aye.
Aye.
To do yet.
Thank you. Thanks for helping.